What is going on, everybody? DJ Mines here, and in today's video I'm giving you my opinion on who's to blame. Is it those scummy miners? Is it the gamers? Or is it the resellers? Let's talk about it. All right, so I was just watching this guy named Crypto Game Mining, newer YouTuber, awesome content. Been watching him. I think he's making daily videos, if not almost every day. And he made a video titled Scalpers versus Miner. Who's to blame for the GPU shortage? I will put a link for this video in the description below. So I do encourage you to check out that video, but this isn't the only video I've seen on this topic. I've seen a lot of people talk about this. Gamers, of course, the miners, everyone's always talking about this. Nobody wants to take the blame, but I have an interesting viewpoint. I am both a gamer and a miner. I know it's surprising, right? You can actually be both. It's crazy. And at the making of this video, we are at 59 subscribers. I remember just last weekend, we were at like 39 or 41. So shout out to all of you. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, and consider subscribing. But anyways, who is there to blame? So look, I get it. This is a touchy subject for a lot of you. Please just be respectful. If you don't agree with me, that's cool. Let me know in the comment section below. But if you don't agree with others, just be kind, understanding, and let's just talk about it. All right. So the TLDR, if you don't have enough time to watch this entire video, the short answer I would say is a mix of them all, but mostly the miners and then the scalpers are next. Now let me explain why I think it's the miners mostly. Listen, a miner is never content with one GPU. A gamer, for example, if they just need one GPU, this is good for them. This is like a newer 3060 Ti. This is good for them. They're done, or they get their 3080 and they're done, and maybe they get another graphics card. Let's go crazy. Let's say they get 3 graphics cards, which to be honest, I don't think most gamers are getting 3 graphics cards, but okay, let's just say 2 or 3 graphics cards. They're done. That's it. They're not going to go back. They're going to wait for the next generation and they'll move on. So now that customer is done. Where the miners, on the other hand, including myself, are looking for 20, 50, 100. If I had the opportunity, I would get 1,000 GPUs. I really would. If I had enough money, I could afford a couple hundred, but I can't afford 1,000. But I would if I could. And if I had that 1,000 GPUs, I guarantee you, I would want another 1,000. It's a never-ending cycle for us miners. We always need more hash rate. We need to expand. We want. And I'm good with that. And I can be honest with myself with understanding that, yes, I like money. I want more money, and I'm going to continue to try to get more money. Now, to get onto the scalpers, this is the worst for most people, and I totally understand that it sucks. Scalpers screw over everybody, right? The gamers don't want to pay extra. I sure as hell don't want to pay extra, which a lot of the times I do have to pay extra because of these scalpers, but we create that demand. If we didn't have the crypto mining boom, there wouldn't be a demand. The scalpers didn't exist until the crypto mining went up. I was around for the last bull run. I wasn't really mining much. I had like one thing going and it gave me a little bit of BTC, but it wasn't serious. But I do remember prices going nuts. But this bull market has been much crazier, as I'm sure most of you are aware. The next thing I'm about to mention is anecdotal. And I fully understand this is my personal experience and what I've seen, but people at work, people that I talk to online, comments that I read, when I stream over there on Twitch, because I am a partnered streamer with Twitch, gamers aren't going to pay that crazy amount. Maybe a couple of them are, sure. Maybe some of them are going to pay those resale values, but a lot of gamers are not going to pay way over MSRP. It's just not going to happen. Maybe a couple $100, but it's not going to happen. So if it was only gamers and it was only scalpers, there wouldn't really be a bad problem, which loops us back around to us miners. We caused that demand, and I'm okay with that. I can live with that. I see so many YouTubers, not the guy that I showed in the video, but I see so many YouTubers not want to take the blame. They want to say, well, they should just produce more stock. But the thing is, if they produce more stock, we'll just buy it. It doesn't matter if it's think about the 6600 XT. That should not be a GPU that people buy for gaming. We all buy it. I'll take all of them. If you got them for good prices, especially MSRP, I'll buy them all day, every day, and then next year as well. And then the 6600 came out. Do you think a whole bunch of gamers are trying to buy that? Absolutely not. And it doesn't matter, man. They could do poop on a stick, and NVIDIA could do anything. AMD could do anything, and we'll just buy it, and we'll buy it. Even these LHR cards, they're all sold out everywhere you look because us miners need them. We want them. As long as mining is profitable, people will never stop mining. When these Intel GPUs come out, I'm sure we're all going to buy them up. As long as the hash to power ratio is pretty good, then I know I'll be buying as many as I can, both for review purposes, but again, to get that financial independence. So let's just go crazy. Let's just say NVIDIA for the holiday seasons or 2022 magically 10x's their production, puts out 10 times graphics cards that they currently have. Well, guess what? It won't instantly sell out, but it'll sell out in probably like 20 minutes, and they will all mostly go to the miners or the people using bots, etc., etc. That's a totally different video, and they'll all be sold out, and there'll be tons of gamers that will be complaining. I am both. I totally understand it. As a gamer, if it were me and I really wanted the graphics card, I'd just pay what the hell the market was, right? If it was $400, $500 extra, I don't give a shit. I mean, it sucks. I'm not happy with it, but there's no reason to complain for a whole year. I always think that's crazy that people complain and whine. I've been waiting for over a year for the graphics card to hit MSRP. But the MSRP they use is Best Buy. And unfortunately, the reality that we live in right now, unless you're purchasing the Founder Edition, the MSRP that people like to refer to just doesn't exist. Even EVGA, I get tons of cards from EVGA for MSRP, and it's not, you know, $399 or whatever it is for a 3060 Ti. The MSRP now is like $600, I think I pay from the factory or whatever, but that's a totally different discussion. But you understand, the only people with those MSRPs are going to be the Founder Edition with Best Buy. So you really have to look at what actual MSRP is now. Look at what Zotac is actually selling for. Look at Gigabyte, look at MSI, again, EVGA, look at all these brands and these companies, and that's the actual realistic MSRP. Whether we like it or not, that's what it is. So I think it's really silly when people say a 3080 Founder Edition costs $899 or $799, I forget what it is, and they're selling for $1,800. Well, yeah, of course, because you're only looking at the Founder Edition and you're comparing an EVGA for the Win 3 or a Gigabyte or a Zotac or whatever, and it's kind of silly to do that. For being honest with yourself, mining is going nowhere. Look, I didn't invest all this money so that way when Ethereum 2.0 comes around, I don't mine. I'm not just going to quit mining, and I extremely doubt people who are putting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars into these graphics card or ASIC miners are just going to magically stop doing it. Whether Ethereum is profitable or not, it's on to the next one. Now, what that next one is, I have no idea, and I'm sure most of you have no idea what the big next coin's going to be. This crypto boom is way bigger than the last one. Why? We have an ETF potentially coming out for Bitcoin. That's huge. Wall Street is all over Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. The hedge funds are interested. You got Russia's president talking about it. There's a country in South America now accepting cryptocurrency. This is a different bull market than what we last saw. I honestly believe that crypto is going nowhere. Hey, I'm an older guy just like a lot of you. If you're on the gamer side, you just love gaming, you want things to get back to the way they used to. Man, I've been playing on the computer forever. StarCraft Brood War days, Diablo 2 expansion. Remember back in the day, the OG? I mean, some Warcraft 2. Those were great days for PC building, and after that, it was awesome. But that's just not how it is, you know? It's just like with video games. Yeah, before they didn't have microtransactions, but now it's in every single game almost, except for like single player game, and it sucks. Do you wish you could go back to the old days? Sure. You know who doesn't really care? It's the youth. It's the young people. Those people 10 years from now are going to be using crypto. They don't give a shit if you mind it or not. So currently, us older folks, maybe some of us have an issue with it, but it's the youth that will change forever. Their minds will be in a different state because they were born into cryptocurrency instead of us having this old memory of what it used to be like. I think I've rambled enough in this video. Feel free to respond to this video in a YouTube video or in the comment section below. You can tell me a piece of crap. I don't care. Not financial advice on any of this, but in my opinion, cryptocurrency definitely isn't going anywhere. If you didn't watch my most recent video, I finally signed for the land. I own 3 acres. I'm trying to get the land cut, and then we're going to get the foundation. We're going to get the 24 by 30 foot shed, or 28 by 30. I kind of forget, to be honest with you. Then we're going to get electrical, blah, blah, blah. We're building a smaller, medium-ish, small, mid-size GPU farming. I cannot wait. Maybe experiment with ASICs, but probably not. Have a great day, everybody. It's DJ Minds signing out.